Hello, welcome to my channel, Wing Spiritual Clarity. My name's Wendy Wang. I'm doing a reading for the 6/6 portal, June 6th. Tuning into the energies of this portal and seeing what divine messages of guidance come through for all of us. So, all right. Take what resonates and leave the rest. This is a general reading. If you'd like a personal reading, there's a link in the description box below. It takes you right to my book online page. All right, the overall energy of this 6/6 portal reading is the 10 of Cups. It looks like this portal has an ability to shortcut to take you to your happiness, your joy, what you would prefer. Just kind of looking at the energy of this portal. It looks like when enough of the people in the collective decide on these shortcuts, these astrological, energetic shortcuts, that it does indeed create potentials for rapid change. And it looks like this portal is about, it feels like to enter, to engage with this portal, there's a lightness in your emotions, a happiness, a joy. Can you match the energy of what you are seeking? Can you find it within you so the portal can take you to that match? Wow, really beautiful. What else? Wow. Okay. It looks like this portal, the 6/6 portal, creates an opportunity for you to, there's something about your power, speaking your truth, going in a direction that's for you, leaving behind those who can't match this energy. It feels like you're leaving. You've made some choices, decisions about who's for you and who's not, and who you would like to create with going forward. It doesn't feel like you have to make the people or situations that aren't for you any longer out to be monstrous. You can just acknowledge this is no longer a match for me, and so I'm going to move in a direction. It takes conscious manifesting. I want to utilize this 6/6 portal. I'm perceiving that even if you are seeing this reading after the portal, it feels like there are days leading up to the portal and days after the portal to access this energy. It doesn't have to be on 6/6. This portal will help you manifest in a more profound way what you prefer and leave behind what is not for you. There's something around this being a Gemini season, air sign. It feels like leaving stale air behind. Instead of fighting the air, instead of disagreeing with the messaging on the air, it feels like you are learning how to stand your ground against those who would speak against you, those who maybe tell lies. Oh, so it feels like you're just leaving, you're not engaging with energies. It feels like you're separating from you're showing them. Let me show you. I'm not going to engage and try to convince you of who I am. I'm going to show you. I'm going to stand my ground. I've got the higher ground, and I'm going to take this action and embody. That's what it is. Not this is who I am and having to tell. It feels like you're just embodying who you prefer to be and how you prefer to show up, and letting the proof be in the pudding, you know. Wow. That's don't feel that anybody can really deny, if you embody these energies, what you would prefer and show up how you prefer, then it feels like those who are and have talked limiting ways or lies and deception about you, it feels like there's really nothing left to say if you show up as the embodied, integrated person that you are. Again, proof is in the pudding. All right, the hidden blessings in the 6/6 portal are the Three of Pentacles in reverse. The hidden blessings is coming apart with those who don't want to work with you, those who can't, don't know how, aren't for you, don't want to work with you, supporting you, wanting you to grow, wanting you to prosper. It feels like you're leaving what doesn't work for you behind. Wow. And as you leave that behind, the people, I get the feeling there's a group of people, there have been a group of people around you who don't believe in you and have talked a lot about you. And it feels like you're not giving that energy. You're just pouring into yourself and what you want to create. And you're getting public acknowledgement about this success, this victory, accolades, very public. It feels like the people who maybe were once swayed by the people who lied about you or projected their weaknesses and limitations onto you. It looks like you can't, it feels like a lot of people are changing their mind about you. Beautiful. That feels really wonderful. It feels like it's just a side effect of you standing up for yourself, of you pouring into you, is creating a energetic, like a ripeness. So others, because you've supported yourself, loved yourself, nurtured yourself, cared for yourself, that others can care for you as well, support you. This feels very different than what you've been up against in your life. This might be very revolutionary to you, as a very shift in the story. That's what this is. It's like shifting the story, which makes sense. Gemini season 6/6 is about communication, the story of what's happening. It looks like you're rewriting your own story in a very powerful way. Wow. All right. What you are leaving behind in this energy is some financial difficulties. 6 of Pentacles in reverse. Not having enough, not having financial blessings, feeling poor, poverty thinking. It looks like you're leaving behind a lot of lack and poverty mentality. You're rewriting the story, and it looks like you're rewriting how you show up in the physical, and how your physical environment supports you. It looks like leaving behind victim mentality, leaving behind martyr. The nothing ever goes right. You're leaving that behind. It feels like you're taking control of your life and driving it in a very powerful way. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. All right, how to get the most of this 6-6 portal is the King of Swords in reverse. This is someone who's mentally manipulative. They use their intelligence and their ability to communicate in a way to manipulate those around them, to control them instead of upright leading people. So how to get the most of the 6-6 portal is, what are the messages here? What are the most important messages for the viewers? How to get the most of this energy is, it feels like leaving behind this type of energy, this mentally manipulative energy. It feels like you're leaving behind people who don't value emotions. You are definitely leaving behind people who don't value your emotions. This feels like people who have made you feel crazy. That might even be the story here. There's something wrong with your emotions. Ooh, there's this feels like part of the energy of people or a person who has told a lot, has hijacked your story and told a story about you that is, they feel like they are correct when they say this. Wow, this is a very toxic individual who's very immature emotionally, doesn't understand emotions, and because you have your emotions and you might be sensitive, highly sensitive, or an empath, it feels like leaving behind people who just don't care for how you feel. This energy reminds me of, so I've had many people in my life who have shown up with this type of energy, and it feels like they don't recognize that I'm an individual person with my own feelings and emotions. They center their own experience and their own emotions, and they belittle everybody else's perspective because that's not how they're perceiving it. They're not feeling those emotions, so you must be wrong. I've had this energy of someone in my entire life unable to perceive me as having my own emotions and a right to have my own perspective and my own emotions. It's reminding me of an aunt of mine who, when I was young in middle school, and imagine a girl in middle school with all the insecurities that are coming up around looks and fitting in. She was at a party, and I walked up. She was in the middle of a conversation talking with someone, I don't remember who, about plastic surgery. And because my grandfather was a plastic surgeon. And so he was saying, "You've had work done?" And she's like, "Oh, I've had this. I had my nose done." "What? You had your nose done? What was, I don't ever remember. I remember growing up with you, and I don't remember your nose ever being a problem. What was wrong with your nose that you wanted to have surgery to change it?" And my aunt grabbed me since I'm here and not really perceiving me as an individual with feelings and emotions, grabbed my face and went, well, see this bump here? I had this shaved down, and the thickness here, I had this shaved down, so I'm not. So, and I was mortified. I'm her before picture. I'm the effed up nose that she was willing to go through surgery to correct. I was devastated. I ran into the bathroom and like trying to look at my nose, like, do I have a bump on my nose? And I've got thickness. I still, as an adult, have run-ins with my aunt here, who has a habit of getting close to me, and I'm a little nervous and like worried, and she gets close and she takes advantage of that closeness when she's allowed access to me and when I share with her. And she will again say things that are just she notices my response. My reaction is standing my ground and saying, I don't like how you're talking to me. I don't like this. This is not what I want in our relationship. And if you're going to share these type of informations without care for my emotions and my feelings, then we're going to have to limit contact, because I need to protect myself. And she has always had this, oh, Wendy. She acknowledges my reaction, and my response to her behavior, but she doesn't see she sees it as a problem because she's not feeling it. She doesn't feel that. And so you're overreacting. She belittles. So that's what this feels like. This feels like leaving behind this type of energy, leaving behind people who can't care for you. They don't know how. They're unequipped. They see it as a faulty, something wrong with you. It feels like you're leaving behind people who tread on your emotions, who feel that they are entitled to your time, your energy, access to you, but they don't take care of that position. They take advantage of it, and it's like you invite them in, maybe a little nervously, and then they again are like a bull in a china shop, and are very careless with you and your emotions. So in the 6/6 portal, you are creating an opportunity to leave that energy behind. That's not friendly. That's not someone who cares or can care for your emotions. And so it's not your job to continue to allow access to you by people who are gonna mess with you, who don't know how to take care of you. All right, what's supporting you in this 6/6 portal is Temperance in reverse. Interesting. This is imbalance, impatience, unable to alchemize and shift something. Wow, interesting. That's supporting you. What are the messages? What are the most important messages? Oh, letting go of letting go. It feels like letting go of imbalance, letting go of those who don't want the best for you. This feels like you're, again, it's more of a leaving behind. You're leaving behind a lot of heartbreak and sadness, a lot of lack of nurturing, imbalance, impatience. You're leaving behind a lack of potential and no options and nothing moving. It feels like this 6-6 portal is giving you an opportunity to leave your past behind you in a very powerful way, identifying what has not been working for you in the past, and leaving that in your rear, in your 6, so to speak. All right, what to be mindful of in the 6-6 portal is the Queen of Pentacles. What to be mindful of is to stay grounded, to stay focused on where you're going, to love yourself and nurture yourself. If the energies are volatile during this time, or you're experiencing them that way, to remain calm, to tell yourself and remind yourself, you're right, I'm right where I need to be. No weapons that form against me shall prosper. It feels like one of the best ways to utilize this energy is to, oh, beautiful. It looks like the earth is utilizing this energy to expand into what she would prefer as well. So you can ground into earth, ground into her energy, and ride the swells and the waves of change. Go through this portal with earth. And allow earth to support you. Maybe even getting out in nature and getting away from kind of the matrix energy and allowing nature to heal you, to cleanse you. So you are relating to and saturated with earth energy and not what you are releasing. That's so 6-6, the day of, or when you are consciously wanting to utilize this 6-6 portal to leave behind these thoughts, leave that I've been talking about, the people, the experiences, and kind of start afresh, start anew with the earth, so you can create a new story going forward. Wow, beautiful. All right, I'm going to go ahead and take this over to Patreon and do an extended where I will look at health, relationships, creativity, new opportunities, and career and finance around the 6-6 portal. So I'll see you over there. Bye.